because as we know it, the world will be coming to an end soon. But me and my sister have the power to save it. So with all the radiation that will clear up in 35 days, it should be sooner than that. Only I have the power of radiation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. All clear. The fallout to all residents is over. Wait for an all-clear signal in your area and you can exit your shelters. Your government thanks you for your participation during this emergency.
You are right. Now you guys will have to listen, and listen well. As many of you know by now, I have consumed radiation, and now everyone in the country must target this man, Oscar Brooks. First things first is to riot, Washington, D.C. Your second step, half of civilization will have to stand down, as I will get into contact with your president. Oscar Brooks is a wanted man, and he is extremely dangerous. He will pay for his sins of what he did. Another task is to keep all news stations active and emergency broadcasts on notice. So if a civilian that does not want to be a part of the rioting, then stay home, lock your doors, and say your prayers. Because
we are here to save the world from all of these monsters.
And now that everything is set up, now we begin.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Washington, D.C. Police Department and the Office of Civil Defense. A riot has breaking out in Washington, D.C. The riots are near the U.S. Capitol. Reasons are because of the mysterious voices that have sent a message nationwide of the country. As a precaution, all residents of D.C. are strongly advised to shelter in place. Stay away from windows, doors, and exterior walls. Being part of the riot will result in arrest. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Greensburg Police Department. An Amber Alert has been declared. Police are currently searching for 2 children that were taken from their home. The first child's name is Adam Sullivan, white male, date of birth May 30th, 2007, 5 feet tall, 92 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes, last seen wearing a leather jacket, a white t-shirt with blue jeans. The second child's name is Ashley Sullivan, white female, date of birth October 15th, 2010, 4 feet 9 inches tall, 90 pounds, with blonde hair and green eyes, last seen wearing a white long-sleeved shirt with a mixed uncolored red and pink skirt. The suspect who abducted the 2 children appeared to look 5 foot 11 inch tall, and is wearing a druid-like uniform. The children look to be in extreme danger. If you see the children or the suspect, dial 911 immediately. Do this in a quick, sneaky and safe manner. Do not under any circumstances approach the suspect as they are considered dangerous.
He commanded to attack on Greensburg.
So now we are going to do that to save our friends.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Greensburg Police Department. An attack has been declared in Greensburg. 2 people were reported attacking the Greensburg, Kansas area. One was suspected roaming the streets attacking individuals. The other is flying in the sky, not attacking at all. Their motives are unknown at this time. All residents of Greensburg and surrounding areas are strongly advised to seek shelter, and continue to shelter in place. Lock all of your doors and windows, and stay away from them. Get into the lowest level of a sturdy structure, or get into a closet or a bathroom with no windows. Continue to monitor local media outlets for more information.
Time to mind wipe everyone's sister. All residents of the Greensburg area. We will not hurt you all. We just need information. Where are the 2 children that were abducted by a druid figure?
I found them. They were going in an old-fashioned pickup truck vehicle. Get them.
Okay, sister. Time to stop attacking the area. We will now give these people their time and chances.
Wait, what just happened, sir?
Do not worry, my friend. You have given us information, so now we will leave the area and get on with our situation.
Okay, that was weird. I'm just gonna call 511 for this particular Amber Alert situation.
Hey you. Unhand the children at once.
Oh, you are part of Oscar Brooks' victims, eh?
We said, unhand the children now.
Good night.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Greensburg Police Department. The police have found 2 individuals that were attacking Greensburg. It has been confirmed that these individuals were not attacking Greensburg after they had left the scene, as the residents of Greensburg were not hurt or injured at all. In addition, the individuals were identified as Larry Smith and Leah Smith. They were the two children that were abducted by an individual serial killer named Oscar Brooks. Larry and Leah look to be evolved and in adult form. They have wings that have the ability to fly in the sky, weapons that can kill any victims in their paths, and powers that we do not fully understand. The police report that these two people are unconscious and that they will be taken to the Greensburg Police Department. At this time, all residents are strongly advised to stay home unless there is an actual emergency. Continue to monitor local media outlets for more information on this developing situation. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Greensburg Police Department. The police are still searching for the recently abducted children Adam and Ashley Sullivan. One individual reported that the children in suspect were on a 1998 Chevrolet S10 with the license plate Kansas 465 POS. Police Department is in pursuit of them now. Any resident living in Kansas, if you report this Chevrolet S10, dial 911 immediately. Do not approach or chase the suspect. Continue to monitor local media outlets for more information on this developing situation. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. A group of mysterious figures were reported roaming the streets of the city of Greensburg. The figures were reported to hide behind the shadows of people, and later proceed to take over anyone's mind. This broadcast will quiet down for your safety. Tune into your television to get information for your safety and follow instructions. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Washington, D.C. Police Department. A group of mysterious figures were reported roaming the streets of D.C. around the U.S. Capitol and the White House. These figures were expected to control everyone's minds and do stuff that no individual has control of. At this time, all residents of D.C. and surrounding areas are strongly advised to shelter in place and quiet down for your own safety. If anyone tries to get inside your place, your best option is to not interact with anything. Get inside a closet with no windows. This station will shut off for your safety.
So you are the adopted children that were taken by the serial killer Oscar Brooks, am I correct?
Sir, please do not say that name ever again. And yes, you are correct.
Fair enough. I won't say that name again. And what happened to y'all when you were out?
We were chasing down this kidnapper with that cloak, and he might have hit us with something we're not used to.
I see. This might be a mystery for us to solve.
Oh no, officer, you are in trouble.
What?
The officer is one of them now. We got to leave.
We will end you once and for all, shadows.
All hail the Emperor. All hail the Emperor.
This is getting weird each moment.
The shadows can't cast us.
Because we are evolved, brother.
Correct. Now let's leave. Seth? How is this possible? You're alive. And why are you doing this?
You see, brother? All I got is power from the Emperor.
Who is the Emperor?
It is none of your concern.
I've heard people you possess to bring out a little protest saying, "All hail the Emperor." Is he an entity?
Brother, I'm telling you now, it is none of your concern.
Well, now it's fair enough since I'm just getting started. Wait a minute. Are you the one who took the children?
Why don't you go and see?
Ashley. Adam. I found you guys.
If you want to set them free, we will fight to the death.
Let's go then.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. At 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, civilians have reported an invasion of an army that is not military property. This army has been identified as 19-year-old Seth Smith. Smith is by the Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. At this time, all residents near the Oklahoma City area are strongly advised to shelter in place until further notice, and continue to monitor local media outlets for more information. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. At 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, civilians have reported an invasion of an army that is not military property. This army matches the description of Oscar Brooks' army. Brooks is by the Fort Bragg military base in Fayetteville, North Carolina. At this time, all residents near the Fayetteville area are strongly advised to shelter in place until further notice, and continue to monitor local media outlets for more information. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. Two massive and deadly battles are unfolding at the Fort Bragg military base in North Carolina and the Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma. Larry and Amp, Leah Smith are fighting off serial killers Oscar Brooks and Amp, Seth Smith. The shadows that have taken over the citizens of the United States have faded away and the citizens are now back to normal. It is believed that Oscar and Amp, Seth are summoning entities to aid in the hero's defeat. In addition, the president has launched 2 nuclear missiles and it is confirmed that it will strike the cities of Fayetteville and Oklahoma City in a matter of minutes. Get to shelter immediately. It is also believed that Oscar and Seth, if they defeat the heroes, then they might potentially summon a powerful entity to end the population in the United States. This station will now go off the air. Good luck to humanity. An administrative message from the United States government. The battles are over now. Oscar Brooks and Seth Smith have been defeated as a result of both Larry and Amp, Leah Smith's ultimate sacrifices and their way of saying goodbye before dying. As for the nuclear missiles, it impacted Fayetteville and Oklahoma City, assisting Larry and Amp, Leah to defeat Oscar and Amp, Seth to their demise. As for the children known as Ashley and Amp, Adam Sullivan, they have been retrieved by the military and taken home. Humanity has been saved. Although fallout is once again a factor, everyone within a 500 miles radius of Fayetteville and Oklahoma City are advised to seek a fallout shelter. Fallout is expected to clear up in the next 3 days. Your government thanks you for your participation during this emergency.